Hey Hillside. I recently finished reading John and I wanted to talk about something towards the ending. I'm sure you're probably familiar with when Jesus was, after he was arrested, and well, first at the Last Supper, he tells Peter at one point, Peter, being the kind of impulsive, rash disciple, but very passionate guy, which is also a very useful thing, but it also gets you in trouble, right? And so at the Last Supper, Jesus tells him how he's going to deny himself. He said, I would never betray you. And he's like, truly, I tell you, before the rooster crows 3 times, or before the rooster crows, you'll betray me 3 times. Then Jesus is arrested, and when he's taken into a place where they're holding him, questioning him, Peter's outside, and people are saying like, oh, weren't you with him, or weren't you one of his disciples, right? And 3 times he says, no, I don't know the man, and he hears the rooster, and then he feels convicted. You see the response is like the Lord looked at him, or however it is, you can tell there's conviction in his heart there. And then later, after Jesus, he dies, he's raises again, and the disciples have a couple different encounters with him. And one of those times is in John 21 when they just decide they're at their wits' ends, like, well, what are we going to do now? Well, we need to do something, and we need like some money and food, whatever. I'm going fishing. So some of them go fishing because it's what they know, right? And they're very lost. So they go do what's comfortable and familiar. And they're out fishing, and they can't catch anything. And Jesus is on the shore and calls out to them and says, hey, you get anything? And they're like, no. He's like, well, throw your nets on the other side. And they do, and they catch something, and it's not until that point they realize it's Jesus, because, hey, he did this once before when we first met him, right? Anyway, then they come back on shore, and Jesus is there. He's already got some fish and breakfast ready for them, it says, and he says, come and have breakfast with me. And they come, and they're sitting with him, and they're eating, and at this time, during this meal, Jesus asks Peter 3 times if he loves him. And so Peter responds, and kind of last time he's like, yeah, Lord, I already told you, right? I already told you I love you. And I'm not sure it clicks what's happening here, but Jesus not only I'm sure there's conviction here, right? With Peter remembering how he denied him 3 times, and now Jesus is asking him 3 times, for that reassurance, do you love me? I'm sure there was conviction in Peter's heart, but also I see this as Jesus giving him an opportunity for redemption and reconciliation in that moment. And I love that. And he does that, for each of us. We see that there's always opportunity for redemption and reconciliation with him. And I also like that it's not just like, right, conviction, the difference between conviction and condemnation is condemnation means you're no good, you messed up, that's it, you are doomed, right, for punishment. And conviction, it tells us that there's something wrong, but and there may be discipline involved, but conviction leaves the door open for reconciliation. And so we always have that door open to us. But I like here that not only is it known that the door's open, right? Peter could have just come to Jesus and poured his heart out and reconciled himself, but Jesus doesn't even make him come to him. Jesus offers him, gives him the opportunity, provides him the reconciliation moment on a platter, right? And I love that. And I also I love that for us, that we have that as well, but it also made me think about my relationship with others. If I feel wronged or whatever it may be, hurt by someone, do I not only say, sure, if they want to come back and reconcile, like if they reach out, I'm open to it, right? Versus actually providing the opportunity. Now, if they don't take it, that's another thing, but I don't have to just let them come to me. Maybe they don't even realize that that's there. But if I actually provide them the opportunity for redemption and reconciliation, how powerful is that, and a way to show the level of Jesus's love and desire for reconciliation with us. So that was my thoughts for today, and we will see you next time, Hillside.